Good morning, guys. You'll be pleased to know that I am feeling much better. If you watched the last vlog, I just have to apologise for the amount that I moaned about my cough. Also, if you watched the last vlog, you'll know that I had my hair dyed, and this is probably your first time seeing it when I've styled it myself, so I definitely haven't done as good a job as Sam did when she dyed it and then blow dried it and styled it, or I then had my hair done again on Friday for a BAFTA party with Longcom, and the hairstylist did such a good job. I really loved it. And that's what I've tried to kind of recreate today, but it's just hard. I just struggle with my hair, okay? I had so many lovely comments on the last vlog saying that you guys really like the new hair colour and that I'd gone slightly darker and more natural. And I think what the plan is that as the blonde grows out, I'll continue just putting, I think it's called a gloss or something, just over it to kind of blend in my natural colour with the blonde, so that gradually it gets kind of darker and darker at the top and then blends into blonde. Having a little bit of a slower start to the week this week because last week just felt like my feet didn't touch the ground, as well as being poorly at the same time. I just kind of had to power on through because I had quite a few work commitments. So today I thought that I would vlog, just kind of have a chat, a catch up with you guys. Oh, that's the washing machine. Whenever I sit in this specific position to do a sit down vloggy clip, it's always when the washing machine's on. I don't know what makes me think, oh, the washing machine's on, I'll sit here and vlog. I want to have a kind of planning session today because I feel like when I'm busy kind of doing jobs or doing events and making the content, sometimes you actually have to have days where you're sat down and planning and getting some inspiration. Got dinner this evening, which I'm so excited about, with our friends India and James. We're going to the Devonshire, which if you live in London and you're into food, you will have heard of. It's notorious for being impossible to get into. They release table reservations at like 10:30 a.m. on a Thursday morning on a certain day of the month or something, and India had a meeting over that time, so she asked if I was free and I was like, yes, I'm free, and she was like, right, set an alarm, and she got her husband James to do the same thing, so me and James were both like on it, and I managed to get us a table, so very excited to try that later. I've just realised I'm wearing the exact same cardigan I think I was wearing at the end of my last vlog, but I love this cardigan. It's Cezanne and I love wearing it with just kind of some layered necklaces and no t-shirt underneath, and then so I have kind of one button open at the top and then I have like 3 buttons open here. Oh, and these trousers I have on I absolutely love, and if you are like me and have bigger kind of bum and hips and thighs and a smaller waist, they are so good because they have this little thing at the back here where you can tighten or loosen like that. Oh my god, the washing machine in the basement's going crazy, but anyway, you can really tighten this up and then have them fit really kind of perfectly around your waist. And then I'll have to go to a full length mirror to show you the trousers full length, but they're basically just quite a straight, baggy cut, but the material's quite firm. Is that the right word? Firm trousers. Quite stiff. It's quite stiff, quite structured material, which feels good. And then I have a little turn up on them. I'm about to go make my overnight oats, so I will bring you with me. Okay, I've just set my camera up, so hopefully you will be able to see clearly what I'm doing. First of all, oh my goodness, I bought myself this bowl. It was £35, which I think is quite expensive for a breakfast bowl, but it was a real just January treat to myself, and I get so much joy every single day from having my oats in this bowl. These are the oats that I use. They're the Flavorhands organic porridge oats. Someone once told me that these are the best oats, and ever since then I've always used them for porridge and for overnight oats. I do 50 grams of oats, and it is quite important to measure with this, unless you have a really good eye for measurements and doing the same amount every time, just to get the perfect consistency. Then yogurt. This is actually not my favourite yogurt. I prefer the Yo Valley one, but we've run out because I've been eating this like every single day. So I'm using Dan's Icelandic style yogurt by a brand called Skar. It's just not as creamy as my usual yogurt. Oh, I forgot. Before yogurt, I do this oat milk. This is organic Plenish oat milk, and this is actually the only bit that I do by eye. I just kind of pour maybe a tiny bit more, about that much on there, just so that they kind of stick together a little bit, maybe a tiny bit more. Okay, I'm guessing that's like 100 ml or something, or like 75 ml. And then I've got 100 grams of yogurt. You can use any yogurt that you like if you're dairy free or whatever. See, I think I put too much milk in. This is why I do think it is good. I have measured it a couple of times in the past, but then I just gave up because I couldn't be bothered. But I think I needed slightly less milk. And then you're just giving it a really good stir. Then we just need some honey. I'm going to do about that much honey. And just stir it all in. Then I just top that with some berries, kind of like a handful of raspberries and a handful of blueberries. Oh my goodness, look at the size of that blueberry. That kind of freaks me out. I think it's a phobia, and I think it might be linked to my phobia of holes, but I don't like unexpected things like that to do with food or plants. And there we go. That's my beautiful overnight oats. The sunlight today is just glorious, and I would never usually shoot in kind of direct sunlight like this with it all kind of across my face, but I just think it's such a novelty right now at this time of year that I just had to do it. So I just wanted to tell you guys what I do is I tend to just make that at like when I'm up in the morning, and then I eat it whenever I get hungry, which is usually between like 11 and 1, because I'm not an eat first thing in the morning person, just haven't been for years. But if you are a breakfast person, as in like you want to be eating that before you go to work and eating at like 7 a.m, I would obviously recommend that you make it the night before, but it is totally good to eat even after just like 2 or 3 hours in the fridge. I've just sat down here because the postman just came, and obviously very lucky with my job when I get sent things. Because of the branding on the parcels, I know that these are both things that I've kindly been sent from brands that I've been eagerly anticipating. This is a little sweater vest from Shrimps. The quality, I've never had anything from Shrimps before, but this wool just feels, oh, like I find sweater vests, my other ones can often feel quite itchy and not the nicest wool, but this feels incredible. As a very neutral dresser, I really appreciate a little bit of a colourful accent on something, because otherwise I feel like I will just never wear any kind of colour. I mean, obviously, look at the jumper I'm wearing. I love the kind of main colour of this, but I think the hot pink details are so cute, and won't this be so good for spring? I think it will actually look really cool with these trousers. Shall I try it on? This is so cute. Oh my goodness. And obviously you could wear a long sleeve top. I would probably do, I think like an off-white long sleeve top under this, or just a little like short sleeve t-shirt would look really cute. There you go, now you can see it properly. Okay, let's unpackage the Source Unknown parcel. I've got a brown suede jacket from them, which you'll have seen recently on my Instagram. I love it. Oh, and I think actually in a vlog, but my favourite ever thing that I've had from the brand Source Unknown is a cream midi dress. I'll insert a photo of it here. It's so gorgeous. And I wore it loads last summer. Oh my goodness, this coat. Oh. Okay, this is a black shearling lined leather coat. And I know that I'm currently dressed for spring and it's beautifully sunny right now, but it is only 2 degrees outside, so this is very much needed. I'm back in my cardigan and let's put the coat on. Okay, I'm obsessed. Let me go to the mirror and show you. Okay, so the sleeves are very long on me. I often find that the clothes are made for like really tall, long-armed models, which I am not, but I absolutely love this giant shearling collar. I think the shape's really cool. I think it will be so good for just kind of those freezing cold days where you just need to really wrap up. Already having this on for like 2 minutes, my neck feels so warm. I think I might prefer it if it was more kind of either longer or shorter. I don't know if the length is a bit awkward, but oh, and this is still hanging up here. This is the beautiful dress that I wore to the Longcom BAFTA party on Friday night. I was doing a job with Longcom, so we filmed it all, which you can see, I think, on my TikTok, and then I also put it on Instagram stories. But the woman who did my makeup, she's called Sophie Finlay, or Finlay, I can't remember how her surname's spelled. She was so incredible. I honestly think it's the best my makeup's ever been done. And I don't have the lip products that she used yet, but you guys were commenting so much on the lip products, and I just think, although I have quite big lips, they just really do benefit from a good colour and a good lip liner, and it was just so perfect. So maybe when my lip liner and lipstick arrive, I will try and recreate my makeup from that event. Although I doubt I'll be able to do it as good as she did. Okay, I have changed coats into my most worn coat this winter. Even though it doesn't look the warmest, It is warm and it's 100% the one that I reach for the most. It's by a brand called Souer Paris. You'll have seen it a million times before, probably on every single vlog since it's been cold enough to wear coats. I think the shape of this is perfect and I love the length. And then these are the Margaret Howell trousers. I've got them with a turn up. Ideally, I would not have a bright white sock on with the kind of off-white. I'd probably do, I don't know, like a grey or even a black or even a bright red sock would be cool, but then maybe not with the camel top. I'm about to go into the pharmacy to get Sage some more of his eczema cream. Bless him, his eczema at this time of year when the weather is cold and the central heating's on and your skin just isn't getting just the light that it needs. Although I have to say, this blue sky today, I feel reborn. I feel like a new person. It's amazing what some sunshine can do for your soul and just your general happiness. But I had eczema as a child and I grew out of it, and I just really, really hope that Sage grows out of it soon, and I just know it will get better as the weather picks up. But anyway, just going to get his cream, and then I'm going to pop into the grocer's, which is just there, and get some more berries because he is very much in his berry phase and we go through them like you wouldn't believe, and I keep having my overnight oats every day, so I'm going through berries like crazy as well. Oh, I just did, talking of lip products, well, 5 minutes ago I was talking about lip products with the, hold on, I need to take my seatbelt off. So I cannot wait, I've got arriving soon the lip liner, and I think it was like a lip balm butter that the makeup artist used on me Friday night, but those haven't arrived yet. And in the meantime, this is my favourite lip product. I always keep it in this coat pocket because, as I said, sorry, the cough is still hanging around a bit, because as I said, I live in this coat so much that it's worth me just keeping this in this coat pocket. This is from Merit and the shade is Pink Beads, and I think it's the perfect lip colour for me. It just makes me, I think it's really flattering with my skin tone. Oh, also, I don't know if you can see, but I think my face is darker than my neck because I'm gradually just going paler and paler and paler. So I also have coming in the post soon the shade 097N of the Lancome Teint Idole foundation, which is my favourite foundation of all time. This is currently 125W and I think it's slightly too dark. I'll just wrap my hair around my neck and forget about that. It feels really strange today that, other than vlogging, I haven't got like a main work purpose today. I mean, I know I need to do some planning and just reply to the odd email, but I've not got a crazy busy work day. I'm not like shooting stuff. I don't have deadlines to meet today. But usually when Sage is in nursery, I'm like back to back to back and squishing things in and during his nursery hours. But I actually think that I shouldn't feel guilty about it. Mum guilt is just such a thing. I'm sure lots of you can relate, because two reasons. One, sometimes I find I need a slower day. I call them kind of my planning days, to be able to be creative and be more kind of just easy and flowy, and then I find I have some really nice ideas come in on days like that. But also, and this is why I'm vlogging today, because I feel like I'll have more time to kind of chat to camera and just be a bit more chill, instead of like, I'm in between this thing, I'm going to this thing, I'm doing this meeting, like blah, blah, blah. It's because vlogging is a part of my job, and because I don't want to put my son on the internet, I can't vlog when I'm around him, so I kind of need to have days when he's in nursery that I'm just vlogging and filming bits and bobs and just documenting little bits of life. It's a weird one. Oh, but also my third point is that I really enjoy watching people's vlogs when they're not rushing around and they're not going to fancy events all the time. I just like the kind of mundane stuff, so that's the kind of content that I really want to create for you guys because I enjoy watching it, and I hope that you do too. But just like a little trip to the pharmacy and the grocers, just getting things done like that. I mean, obviously I could do those things with Sage in tow, but then I wouldn't be vlogging it. Who knows if I will keep that whole massive ramble in the vlog or not. But have you ever seen so many tomatoes? I just had the nicest chat with the pharmacist, and by the way, we have taken him to the doctors for the eczema multiple times, and they've recommended HC45 and also something called Hydromol. And even though it works, I don't like using HC45 on him too much because it is a steroid and so can thin the skin if used too much. Anyway, she recommended this. It's by a brand called Hope's Relief, and it says Intensive Dry Skin Rescue Cream. For this tiny tube, like what is this, 60 grams it says, This was $19.99. You can see the price on it there. But she said she's had so many parents coming back to buy this for their little ones because it's steroid free, but has something in it that mimics a steroid. So it's meant to be incredible. So I'm actually so excited to try this. It says it's suitable for newborn babies to adults. So hopefully this can be the answer to all of our prayers. I'm now going to go home, get my laptop out and do a big planning session. I use the notes on my phone. I know so many people use Notion and love it, but I'm just so old school, and even going from pen and paper to using notes on my phone was a big deal for me. But I have a note called content that I've just been adding to so much, and I just need to go through, organise it all. I want to put in some references, which you can kind of add images into notes and just get a bit organised. It's good to use a day like this where I don't have loads of other things going on, just to kind of get my ducks in a row. I'm out of breath already. I've got Dan on his lunch break, so we are just walking to Hampstead. The sun is shining. We're going to go to the bookshop and to the antique shop and maybe get a crab. This is Dan Cam, that's what I'm going to call it. He was like, let's film some nice pretty shots of the streets. It's gorgeous here. Okay, it's back to me cam now. So every time I see a yellow door in Hampstead, I'm just thinking, is this the Bridget Jones house? Because Mad About the Boy was filmed all around here. Like this place here is called Flask Walk, and you can see this in the film. I'll show you. So this street here features in the film, and down here on the right is our favourite antique shop. We've got so many good things from here. Our bedroom rug is from this antique shop. Oh, it looks a bit closed. Sadly, it is closed, but this shop has some of the best antiques, and we've got a few really lovely things from here. This is one of my favourite books of all time. If you've never read it, I would highly, highly recommend for a cosy, feel-good book. I'm currently reading Hot Milk by Deborah Levy, but this saying it's addictive on the cover makes me interested. You can pause the video here if you want to read the blurb, but it does sound really good. If you're ever in Hampstead, the ginger and white milk chocolate cookies are some of the best I've ever eaten. Read it again?
Yeah.
Okay. You're so strong, you're so strong. He's carrying the cushion around for me. You can't see, you have to be careful. I'm just in my wardrobe with my little helper behind me. What to wear tonight, baby? You want me to wear that one? Yeah. He's just chosen this one. The new shrimps jumper. I think that one's more of a daytime. I need a more kind of evening outfit.
What's an evening outfit?
Yeah, what's an evening outfit?
I don't like that.
You want to wear it? You can wear it if you want to. This is Mummy's.
Yeah.
Do you want to put it on? Okay, arms up then. Oh, you're sitting on the floor to do it. Oh my goodness. He's just put my t-shirt on and he looks absolutely adorable. So Sage has chosen for me to wear the shrimps top tonight with these fluffy slippers. Oh, thank you, darling. Yes, he thinks that's the outfit. Should I wear these tonight? He's gone back to that top again. You keep going back to that one, baby. The black one up there.
Yeah.
Okay, mummy reach it. You get down.
Okay. Be careful.
I'll be really careful, baby.
There's the back one.
You want the black one? That one's really nice. I actually think I might wear this tonight. I have no idea what I will be able to use of those chaotic clips that I just filmed, but it was very, very cute. Sage helping me get dressed for dinner this evening. By the way, this is how I top up my makeup if I've had it on all day and then need to go out in the evening. I just do some of this Lancome Tainted Doll concealer. And then this is my Charlotte Tilbury, this is a mini one, which actually should probably go in my handbag, of the, I was going to say translucent powder, but I actually think it's in the shade Fair. Yes, it is, number 1 Fair. Such a good powder. Just plonk a load of that on. I'll actually take that with me in my bag. Then I will do the Charlotte Tilbury, this is my favourite Moonlit Glow highlighter. It's so good. Sage and I did some playing with cushions on the floor and doing the floor is lava, so we were setting up for that. I don't know if I actually managed to film any of that, even though obviously I don't show his face, which is what I was talking about earlier. I mean, it's so difficult, so obviously toddlers are just here, there and everywhere, and I can't just film. When he was a baby, I could film cute little snippets of the back of his head and stuff, but now that he is much more active, it's pretty much impossible to vlog around him, but I do like to kind of try and share a little bit of my life as a mother as well as the other stuff, but it's, like I said, it's really tricky to do that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed those snippets anyway. And then I just put this on. This is the Giorgio Armani lip colour in, God, it's so dark in here, I can't read the name of it. It's 109 Lip Power, and that's the lip shade I've got on. And then I will quickly throw on some more mascara. This is Charlotte Tilbury. Oh, we've also been reading Superworm so much this afternoon because Dan bought Superworm for Sage when we were in the bookshop earlier, and he loves Superworm. Oh, also, Sage actually chose my outfit this evening. I haven't worn this top before. He asked to climb up on the stool and then pick this out. It's a really pretty sheer blouse from Cezanne. And then I just put on my Hush trousers for the bottom half because those are just my absolute go-to when I don't know what I'm wearing. I definitely had time today to think about and pre-plan my outfit, but I didn't. So here is this evening's outfit. These trousers are amazing. They are a wool trouser from Hush and I wear them so much. I'm then wearing my little totem ankle boots. You can't see this because it's like black on black, but this is the St. Agni Bonbon bag. It's definitely my most worn evening bag. It's black suede and just goes with everything. And I think Sage's top choice is perfect. This is just so beautiful. Can you see the detail and the sheerness? It's just so pretty. I feel like this is good lighting to show you the bag. It's just a little black suede bag. And someone messaged me the other day saying that they were influenced by me to buy this bag and that they've worn it non-stop, and I just cannot recommend this enough. Now the wizard waves his magic flower. Now Superworm, you're in my power, and you must tunnel, writhe and coil to find me treasure in the soil. Superworm is very cross to have a lizard as his boss, but when he tries to slink away, the wizard's magic makes him stay. Good morning, guys. It is the next day now, and we had such a wonderful dinner with our friends. The food was exceptional. Honestly, some of these places in London that get so much hype and are really difficult to get tables at are often not worth the hype, and you go and you end up feeling disappointed. But the Devonshire was definitely worth the hype. Really cozy interiors and incredible food. We shared everything. We had scallops. I don't think I filmed the mains. I think I just filmed the pudding, which honestly is the most important part. And then we shared steak and chips and a really nice salad. And what else did we have? Oh, the creamed leeks were incredible. And we also had mash. We basically got all of the sides. It's actually so good going out with another couple as of 4 because you can order so much more of the menu. And if you're all sharing, you get to try so much more of the menu than you do. When it's just Dan and I, we wouldn't be able to order like 5 sides. It would feel a little bit excessive. Also, I just have to caveat that we don't do this very often. I feel like about a month ago, I did a vlog where we were going out for a date night in the evening together, but I just want to let you guys know that's very rare. I would love to try and do a date night like once every 2 weeks, but the reality is that just doesn't happen. So it's just a coincidence that I've vlogged on days where we've been out in the evening. 99% of our evenings after we put Sage to bed are us just eating dinner on the sofa, watching a TV show, reading our books, having a bath and going to bed. I've just got ready this morning because I now have 2 days in Central, which I never usually do back to back, but it's just kind of how this week's worked out. So I feel really grateful for that slower day yesterday. Oh, the sun is coming in. Because today I have meetings in town, and then tomorrow I'm doing something very exciting, which is going on a podcast. I really haven't done that many podcasts, but I do get excited to do them because I personally love listening to podcasts, and I just think that you do get a better insight into a person. I think because even though I'm vlogging now, I'm back on YouTube, so you definitely get a bit more of me being more chatty with you guys. I think doing a podcast is good because I don't know what the interviewer is going to ask, so it opens up different sides of me, I guess, and maybe encourages me to talk about things that I don't usually talk about. Anyway, the podcast I'm doing tomorrow is called CEO Yourself, and it won't be out by the time I put this vlog up because I'm literally doing it tomorrow, which is Thursday, and this vlog will go up on Sunday morning probably, but I'm sure I will share it on my Instagram stories when it does come out. This vlog snippet has kind of just turned into me telling you my plans for the rest of the week, so now I just feel like I need to carry it on and tell you the rest of the plans. So this is the rest of the week plans. Friday, very exciting day. Sage has never been to the cinema before. He's been to the theatre, and I was honestly so pleasantly surprised at how still he sat and how engaged he was. So I have booked Friday morning for him and I to go to the cinema together. Everyman Cinemas do a toddler club, so if you're in London, actually I think there's Everyman Cinemas. I know there's one in Bristol because I've been. I don't know where else they have them, but anyway, I've booked for us to go and see The Wrong Trousers, Wallace and Gromit, at 9 a.m. on Friday morning. And then my sister is coming and we're just going to spend the day together. And then Saturday we are hosting 8 of our friends for lunch. And I wish that this vlog was going up before the lunch so that I could ask you guys for advice on what to cook. The last time we had friends for lunch, we did a chicken and leek pie, which was gorgeous, but I feel like I need to change it up because it is the same group of friends. I'm thinking maybe a lasagna with a nice side salad, or vodka pasta, because you just can't go wrong with that, with like a side salad and garlic bread. And then Sunday we have a children's birthday party, which will be really lovely. And that's the rest of my week's plans, in case you're interested. Thank you all so much for being here and for tuning in, and if you got to the end of this vlog, well done, because I've just rambled at the end here, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.